Okay, so moving on to direct marketing. These are like letters by mail that you receive just to directly sell you something, or a specific catalog from, like from the business that sells something. It could be electronics, it could be clothing like Easy Buy, like what are they called, JCA. They have their own catalog that they can directly send to you to try and sell you through their catalog. Again, these kind of old-fashioned ways of retailing are dying with the online shopping replacing them. You've got mail order catalogs, I've talked about that. Telemarketing, where people used to call you and offer you products on the phone and give you discount and to entice you so that you can buy straight away over the phone. And then we've got email marketing. Now, this email marketing is still going because that's big now, because it's your digital marketing, the digital selling online. If you subscribe, let's say you go to Cotton On store, and they ask you, would you like to subscribe to us? And then you say, oh, okay, yeah, and you give them your email address. Next day or same day, you might receive an email from them, laid out nicely, and it shows you, okay, what they're selling and if they have something on offer, and they keep sending you these emails. This is called email marketing. So it is a type of retailing in a way, because they are representing their virtual store, because you can order online, and they're representing their physical stores if you want to go. And sometimes they offer you a certain percentage discount if you ordered online, for the ease of it, because that takes down the cost of their labor, and it's kind of an easier dollar to make than waiting for you to go to the store. So what they do, they say, well, this offer 30% discount if you bought online. This offer is not valid if you went to a store. And so you go, oh, okay, well then I like that jacket before. I saw it last week, and now I've got the chance to get it for 30% discount. Why go again to the store? I'll just buy it online. So they give you some incentives, something to encourage you to buy online through these direct emails. I think I have. I had just received an email from. Maybe I'll just put it in the bin. By Hannah's. Here you go. This is the shoes. You see this? So that's a direct email. So I had subscribed to them at some point, and they keep selling me this. And so they highlight certain products that they want to sell. Okay, and they're telling me how much they are. They always offer me a button to what we call in marketing, we call to action. So they're asking me or they're prompting me that, hey, you can actually just get it right now if you click shop now. So if you would click, it would take you to their website straight away. And then they have this flashing thing again to draw your attention that there's a summer sale at the moment, and selected sales only, prices is marked. And then you go, oh, okay, I wonder what their summer sale looks like. And then you would want to go to the website. Now, what they're trying from this email is that you would click anything, and if you clicked anything, there's a big chance that you might buy something. If you didn't, then still you are exposed to their products, and chances are you might tell your friends, your family, or you can buy. And then here they're offering you either they deliver for you for free if you ordered anything above 75, and they've also got a click and collect the same day available, since now we are in lockdown, and they probably have that anyway, even during normal days. And then they've got here like easy returns, things like that. If I am to click shop now, then it's going to take me to the website, and you're not seeing because my screen is not everywhere. It's just, yeah, I have to take my screen somewhere. Oh, what is this? Something coming up to me. Yeah, so there you go. Then I can choose, I can just browse, I can look at different type of shoes. Yeah, I'm just gonna quit this because something is coming to my computer. Okay, so back to where we were. Sorry. And then you've got online sellers, and these are usually they can come in different forms. The most common ones nowadays is those when you get into a website and then something pops up and says, oh, you do want to chat, I can help you buy or look for what you want on the site. Now, are TV selling channels direct selling or direct marketing? Now, that can be argued because they are a form of direct selling, but it requires an action from the customer. So I would say it's a bit of both. It is marketing for the product, but it's also direct selling because they always say, call now, call now. They always prompt you, and they always put their number down the screen. You'll see it when you watch these infomercials, and it's kind of displaying the product for you, offering you an experience on TV that you can experience the product, and asking you to call now if you're interested, and always give you incentives. They always say, most of the time, if you buy this, then you also get this for free. Obviously, it's not for free because they've calculated the cost, and then they're ending up selling you both products for the price that they actually want for both. Right. Now, ownership of retail outlets. So there's a corporate chain stores, and there's private and there's publicly owned. Okay, so we've got sometimes like Pack and Save, it's probably a publicly owned. So you've got investors, you've got they open up the investments for shareholders to come buy shares, because it's a big chain, it's a big corporate chain. There are so many. If you Google it, you'll find there's so many Pack and Save stores around New Zealand, probably hundreds, more than hundreds. And here you've got OPSM, and these are, the glasses, the optometrists. They're probably privately owned. Not to say that they don't have shareholding, but it's not publicly, it's not out there for the public to contribute and buy shares in it or invest further in it. Then you've got independent stores or sole proprietors, and these are your freestanding retailers, small businesses, they're independent. You've got franchise, so things like McDonald's, KFC, some cafes like Columbus, Robert Harris. In fact, I'm wondering if OPSM is actually a franchise because there is a chain of it. The thing is, sometimes you have to, yeah, it is a franchise, here you go. It's of a private chain stores. So it's a chain that is private and it becomes a franchise, whereas this one is a corporate or cooperative chain. Could be both, right? But usually franchise, it's a chain of stores that's owned privately by a person or by business, and then they have to follow certain rules. That's what a franchise is. So you own the store, but you have to follow the design, offer this exact same service. Sometimes you have to follow the layout of the shop in a certain manner. So a franchise usually enforce certain rules on the franchisee who buys the franchise of them. And then you've got the cooperative, which is similar to the corporate. Again, you can learn about franchising in under 2 minutes, and here there's a video that we can watch later in class and discuss it. So I am not going to show you the videos now inside this video. I'm going to wait until we get back to class, and I'll put the videos on, and then we can pause and discuss, and you can ask a lot of questions then. Now, the distribution process. In your workbook, excuse me, in your workbook, you have to sketch out the full process from inwards goods to delivery. So I suggest that we do this in class, because I don't want to do it here when you're not right in front of me. If we, for any reason, we don't get back to class soon, then I might come up with a different way of doing this in a video session next Wednesday. Who knows, you might be able to attend, you might be linked by then to Canvas, and then I can to Canvas and to not just Canvas, to our system at MIT, so that you can access the Microsoft Suite and you can access Teams, which is like Zoom. You know, I can meet you over there, and it's better because then I can send you the file straight away. You look at your booklet, and then we can do this together rather than just me. If I put on the video now, and then this just not going to work the way it's supposed to work. So I'm going to skip this slide, and I'm going to note it on an announcement on Canvas to say slide 12 of Unit Standards 402 still need to be delivered as a class activity. The structure of a retail organization. We have usually an organization has a mission. A mission statement is all about, it's like just a statement, literally a line or two, to say, what do we do? What does a retailer is or does? So what do we do? What's our mission? What's our goal? What do we want to achieve? A vision is what a retailer wants to be in the future. So a mission is what we're doing now, what we're achieving now, or what we're striving to achieve. A vision is, where do we see as a retailer, where do we see ourselves in the future? Then you've got another component, part of the organization structure, is the image and brand. How me as a retailer, how do I want to be perceived? Here, perceived means how do I want to be seen by the consumer, by the customer? How do I want to look like? Do I want my customer to think I am a prestigious brand? Do I want to think to be thought of as an energetic brand? You know, if I sell active products, such as, you know, like active wear, like Nike and Adidas and all those sports gear, then I want to make my brand look like it's an active, energetic brand, and that's an image that I want to portray to my consumers. Every organization also has its own culture, and when we talk about organizational culture, we're talking about what does it feel to be in that business, to work for that business, what it is like to work there, is it a fun place to work? Is it a very formal, where people wear ties and, you know, and girls wear skirts and, you know, a blazer? Or is it a casual, relaxed? What sort of environment does it have? What sort of vibes I get when I walk into this organization? And usually this is called an organizational culture. Of course, this is in a nutshell. And again, as you can see here, we've got some videos that I can show you later on when we're back in class. And again, we can discuss it in further details. And then you've got people structures. So the head office, the store level, and again, this is about, is it a flat structure? Is it a hierarchy? So is it like, do we have someone sitting at the top and then people working below them and then other sets of people working below them? Or do we have all people on the same, you know, flat structure, you know, all the same, even though they've got different positions, but they're on the same kind of level? This is all part of the organization culture, but it's also part of the organization structure. So you've got, in retail, you've got head office, and that's the place where They sort out the distribution, all the paperwork, the marketing, probably, you know, advertising. And then you've got the store level where they're responsible for displaying the product and dealing with people.